Street all morning. Let's stay with England's retail reopening, as one of the world's best-known department stores is also going to be among those welcoming customers back. Let's get to Harrods, because a fixture in West London since 1849. Harrods has been owned by Qatar's sovereign wealth fund since 2010, sitting on 90,000 square meters of retail space. It's one of the world's biggest department stores. Joining us now is Michael Ward. He's the Harrods managing director. Michael, welcome to the program. Just run us through the kind of preparation that you've been undertaking and what kind of success you hope to lock in the coming hour.
Well, thank you. It's one of those things that takes many days to reopen a store of nearly 1 million square feet. So we've been cleaning, we've making sure that everything is perfect, all the signage is there for social distancing. We still have the counters on the doors to make sure the environment is safe for all of our customers. And we've just been getting gradually ready. So building up in the production kitchens, because everything we make in the food halls is all produced by our own chefs. And all of this takes a huge amount of precision and detail. And we're up and ready, and we are so excited to be opening the doors today at 11 o'clock. I think the other point, though, we think we'll come back pretty quickly, because I think what's the common theme? People want things that are interesting, they want new, and during the whole of lockdown we've been working on that. We've got hugely supportive shareholders, so we've continued building, and what you'll see if you come today is new Hermes boutiques for women, new Loewe, Paolo, Ibiza collections. So we've been continuing to invest in theatre.
Michael, how quickly a recovery can you pull in top line, in bottom line, over the next few weeks, do you reckon?
I think this is not weeks. This is going to take us years to recover back to where we were. And London was dealt a severe blow, not only by COVID, but the government wanting to change the VAT registrations. And that will mean that foreign visitors won't put us as their number one. So we've got two things we're hitting at the moment. There's COVID and there's the VAT res. We think this is going to be 3 to 5 years before we get back to 2019 levels.
What is your read on supply chain pressures? Because you're obviously involved at different levels in terms of the value chain. Are there any signs of price pressures, of supply shortages? Can you give us a bit of an update on that?
I think in terms of, we trade really at the very top of the market, and that we're constantly seeing movements in around prices, but the big brands like to keep price equality across the whole of Europe. So when we see prices moving Paris and Milan, we usually start to see them move in the UK. So they like to see prices the same, so people are not shopping on price. So we don't see any real issues on supply. I've been through the food halls this morning. There are no issues at all in getting any of the produce through the borders into the UK. So, we're opening absolutely at the top of our game.
Now that you're back up and running again, what else would you urge the government to do in terms of supportive measures that it can help either sustain or accelerate the momentum that you're beginning to generate?
I think the big issue that all retail businesses face is that of rates. It's a system that was developed hundreds and hundreds of years ago and has never been fit for purpose. So I think the government has got to start looking at a level playing field for retail, so that we are on a level playing field with the internet, which clearly we're not. So a total reform of the rate system needs to be put in place.
Michael, what about the composition of your customer base? To what extent does that evolve as a result of COVID and as a result of still some travel restrictions that remain in place for what would be important source countries? I'm thinking along the lines of Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates.
And there will be a gradual return. The people that we speak to, because these are really close friends of ours as customers, and we're on the phone to them almost weekly, and they're desperate to come to London. I think the one thing that we need is a clear visibility on a vaccine passport, so that people can be sure that when they come into the UK, they know exactly what to expect, and we can get efficiency through our borders where we've had large queues. So we need a vaccine passport, but across the whole of the Middle East, people are desperate to come and see Harrods again and renew friendships, because it's not just about shopping, it's about actually everybody has friendships across the store.
Michael, been great running through some of those views. Thank you for making the time. That's Michael Ward. He's the Harrods Managing Director.